Para anggota APARI, Ajibers, para pemerhati asuransi, dan para viewers dimanapun Anda berada. Seminggu yang lalu, hari Kamis yang lalu ya, kita sudah bertemu di sharing via daring yang membahas mengenai risk acumen, new normal for risk managers. Dan pada Kamis hari ini kita sudah menginjak di sharing via daring untuk episode yang ke-11. Tidak berasa ya, sudah memasuki episode yang ke-11. Yap. Menarik bahwa ada dari luar Indonesia yang juga ikut menyaksikan atau menjadi pemerhati dari kegiatan hari ini. Oke, Bapak Ibu sekalian, daripada hari ini, apa yang menjadi bahasan kita adalah mengenai commercial insurance atau personal lines insurance di era new normal. Sebagaimana kita ketahui ya, bahwa kita selama beberapa episode menyampaikan mengenai bagaimana kita mencoba untuk mempersiapkan diri supaya tetap survive, supaya tetap eksis di era new normal atau di era pandemi ini. Nah, salah satunya Bapak Ibu, kita sebagai perusahaan pialang asuransi ataupun mungkin praktisi perasuransian lainnya, kita bisa mempelajari atau mencoba untuk beralih atau mau lebih fokus lagi kepada personal lines insurance. Seperti asuransi properti, asuransi kendaraan bermotor, asuransi perjalanan, asuransi jiwa, asuransi kesehatan, ataupun yang lain. Jadi commercial insurance ini atau personal lines insurance ini kategorinya memang simple risk ya. Kita bisa mengatakan demikian. Sehingga bila mana kita mau realign our business menuju ke personal lines insurance, harusnya secara teknis bisa. Karena simple risk tadi ya. Dan yang menarik adalah walaupun ini simple risk, tetapi selama bertahun-tahun data membuktikan bahwa baik itu properti maupun motor vehicle itu tercatat sebagai kontributor premi asuransi nasional terbesar. Ditambah juga asuransi kecelakaan diri ya, termasuk juga kontributor premi asuransi terbesar. Jadi pangsanya masih sangat besar. Karena penetrasi asuransi personal lines di Indonesia masih sekitar 5%. Jadi kalau kita mencoba untuk fokus sekarang ke personal lines insurance, memungkinkan. Baik, jadi untuk membawa kita atau membekali kita mengenai pemahaman mengenai perkembangan dari personal lines insurance saat ini dan juga di masa mendatang, khususnya dengan keterlibatan dari teknologi ya, untuk pengembangan asuransi personal lines ini, maka saya atau kami menghadirkan narasumber yang juga merupakan pimpinan dari perusahaan pialang asuransi yang menyatakan dirinya sebagai insurtech yang pertama di Indonesia, atau e-broker ya, e-broker yang pertama di Indonesia yang diberikan izin oleh OJK, yaitu dari PT Future Ready Insurance Broker. Ya, baik, jadi saya akan perkenalkan ya Bapak Ibu mengenai narasumber kita ini, yaitu Dr. Kit Peng On. Selamat siang Pak KP.
Selamat siang Pak Bambang.
Ya.
Apa kabar?
Thank you Pak for participating in our program Pak. Jadi Pak KP ini Bapak Ibu, kami jelaskan di awal bahwa beliau ini berada di Singapura Pak ya. Masih terkena lockdown di sana. Jadi masih menyempatkan diri untuk berpartisipasi di acara kita namun dari Singapura. Jadi saya akan perkenalkan bahwa beliau ini adalah lahir di Malaysia, namun pernah bekerja di banyak negara ya, di Inggris, di Amerika, di Cina, di Hong Kong, di Singapura, dan sekarang di Indonesia. Jadi beliau ini mengikuti CII angkatan 17. Ya, baik. Jadi Dr. Kit Peng On, Presiden Direktur dari PT Future Ready Insurance Broker. Jadi Pak KP ini memimpin Future Ready untuk mendapatkan izin e-broker pertama di Indonesia dari OJK di tahun 2015. Dan karena regulasi, beliau meninggalkan Future Ready untuk menjalankan Icon Insights Indonesia di tahun 2017-2018. Dan kemudian beliau kembali lagi untuk memimpin Future Ready di tahun 2019. Nah, karir Pak KP ini di bidang asuransi dimulai dari AXA di UK yang mensponsori S3 beliau dalam Lifetime Value in Direct Marketing of Insurance. Dan setelah menerima First Class Honors dari Lancaster University, maka kemudian beliau telah bekerja di asuransi jiwa dan non-jiwa yang mencakup personal dan commercial lines. Jadi all in all Pak KP ini sudah 25 tahun mempunyai pengalaman global yang mencakup online dan offline channel. Jadi beliau ini ahli dalam data science, CRM, loyalty management, advanced analytics yang mencakup segmentasi dan propensity modeling. Dan beliau telah bekerjasama dengan berbagai mitra bisnis untuk mengidentifikasi opportunity untuk upselling dan cross-selling asuransi untuk memaksimalkan revenue dari data sambil memberikan customer experience yang baik. Demikian perkenalan untuk Pak KP. Yang terakhir ini ada satu hal yang saya agak segan nih Pak KP untuk menjelaskan nih Pak KP. Jadi dia mengatakan bahwa during his free time, beliau nonton sepak bola dan mendukung tim Liverpool. Ya, kenapa mesti Liverpool ya? Oke, Pak KP, saya sudah memperkenalkan mengenai CV dari Bapak. Jadi Pak KP ini nantinya rencananya akan menyampaikan pemaparan ini dalam campur-campur Pak ya. Maybe part in English, part in bahasa Indonesia. Sepanjang bisa dipahami oleh kami semua, it's okay Pak. Baik, jadi kami akan sampaikan waktu untuk Pak KP yang akan membawa pemaparan mengenai the new normal of personal lines insurance products, reimagination of the future of insurance. Time is yours, Pak.
Okay, thank you Pak Bambang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semuanya. Terima kasih atas undangan dari Pak Bambang dan APARI. Ini sebagai kehormatan untuk Future Ready bisa share digital personalized insurance ya. Minta maaf bahasa saya kurang lancar, jadi saya akan campur-campur ya rojak English, Malaysian English, bahasa Melayu, bahasa Indonesia. Coba campur-campur ya. Jadi presentasi saya ini hanya sharing aja ya. This is my personal opinion based on my research and my passion in applying data and technology in insurance. So next, yeah. So
Slide.
can the slide. So slide number 2.
Yeah, we have
Bagaimana?
click.
I cannot see
You
the
can
slide
go on.
myself. See. Yeah, slide number 2. Slide number 2 is the contents. Yeah. So hari ini saya akan share dengan introduction. Introduction ini bagi ada background sebagai konteks untuk sharing session ini. Lepas tu saya akan share my view on the potential inovasi dan produk-produk personalized due to COVID, bagaimana akan impactnya, dan dari segi inovasi apa akan tantangan kami dengan and with the kesimpulan and way forward ya. So next slide. Ini ya kelihatan ya teman-teman, ini ada, I'm sure ini pernah kelihatan di grup WA yang sering share ini. Ini who leads the digital transformation in the company kan. Dulu sejak more than 10 years ago is about digital transformation. Dulu ada CEO, CTO. Sekarang semua enggak. Yang buat digital transformation ini adalah COVID-19 sih. Kerana COVID-19 ini digital transformation akan menjadi lebih intens. Ya. Jadi sekarang nombor 3 ya. Maaf ya teman-teman, saya tidak kelihatan screen teman-teman ya. Akan rekan di luar. So, jadi kami tahu kan COVID-19 ini telah memberi impact yang besar sekali secara global ya. Sekarang dah hampir 10 juta orang di officially dah ada COVID-19 misalnya. Sekarang sudah banyak online transaction, a lot of focus on kesihatan dan kesejahteraan. So, kami sebagai pialang industri jasa, is a service industry. So, kami butuh mengantisipasi bagaimana perubahan ini akan mengubah kebutuhan kami. So, next slide 4.
Next slide.
So, di slide 4 ini ya, mau tidak mau kami sekarang memang berada di dalam era data dan teknologi, right? Dan bisnes kami butuh beradaptasi and then have to be agile untuk memastikan kita tidak ketinggalan di era ini sih. Kalau tidak, kami akan jadi Kodak, Olympus semua bangkrut ya. Kita harus embrace data dan teknologi. Yang penting itu kita butuh adapt, butuh inovasi. Tapi data dan teknologi is not the innovation itself. Yang paling penting itu adalah customer kita yang kita harus fokus. Untuk mendorong business era teknologi ini, fokus kami harus ke customers. Yang analogi Can you hear me? Hello? Pak.
Yeah,
Pak.
I can hear you, but maybe our audience cannot
Yeah,
hear you, Pak.
I got this call from. Stop this now.
Yeah, maybe you can
Go back,
repeat ya, Pak ya. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I need to try to find out where did I stop just now. Kehilangan sih. Is it here or? Sorry, technical support. Yeah. Oh, slide 4.
Slide 4.
Ini ya yang rekan-rekan we stop here ya. I start from here again. Yeah. Can everyone hear me? This slide I'm trying to share that dari segi data dan teknologi bisa membantu asuransi dari mana is in the supply chain, right? Dari from insurance, dari asuransi bisa dari underwriting, and then bisa dari claim management. Dari segi produk design, dari data-data itu kami tahu mana yang risiko yang tinggi, risiko yang bagus. Jadi kami bisa design asuransi produk, asuransi mikro sekarang misalnya dari flight delay, langsung kami ada data bisa tahu ini flight dah delay, jadi kita bagi ke bayar claim langsung. And then dari dengan menggunakan data, kami akan insurance as a API service. Jadi bagai API itu application programming interface, kami data bisa cari langsung ke asuransi untuk langsung underwriting, under pricing, untuk watch list check dan sebagainya, dan untuk membuat omni channel support. So sebagai pialang fokus kami memang di distribution ini sih, insurance as an API. Jadi memang kerjasama dengan asuransi, kerjasama dengan data provider untuk menggunakan data dan teknologi. Yang lagi satu aspek data dan teknologi bisa dipakai di asuransi adalah di click assistant kan. Seandainya mobil mogok, jadi satu klik jadi bisa sampai ke call center, dari call center tahu mana lokasi kejadian, mungkin kecelakaan, mobil mogok. So langsung the service assistant can come and help. And then also the last mile coverage, bagaimana ini especially the distribution of goods and service bisa dicapai. So the next slide is that untuk mengadapsi data and tech, kami harus mulai dengan visi yang kami harus percayai. So our vision as a future ready is to provide a lifetime of protection solution. So iaitu menyediakan solusi perlindungan di setiap tahap kehidupan masyarakat. So we are here to provide insurance solution, whether from birth to cradle, from birth to death, and from baby to cradle. Misalnya if you are born, what sort of education, what sort of insurance your parents need to buy for you when you get married, what sort of insurance you need. And then for that reason, next I will go to our mission. Our mission is actually to support the Indonesian so that they are financially ready for the future. Iaitu membantu masyarakat untuk siap secara financial di masa depan. Hence we are called future ready. So we want to be the licensed guardian that for all our interactions with our nasabah. Kami sebagai pialang kerana kami ada izin dari OJK, diawasi dari OJK, kami harus buat angkatan, harus kami barang OJK, unlike other e-commerce yang langsung bisa jual asuransi. Kerana kami diawasi OJK, kerana itu jadi objektif kami akan untuk meningkatkan kesadaran masyarakat, that is to increase the awareness of the importance of insurance ke masyarakat Indonesia. And then the next thing is insurance is sold. When we go on holiday, we buy our air ticket, we never think of travel insurance. We buy a camera, we never think of insurance. But trying to do is how do we immerse ourselves in the customer journey? Because insurance is sold. The whole idea is how do we bundle the insurance product to our customers. Then the next one we try to achieve is that we need to personalize the coverage of what is needed for the customers. That's what our job as a pialang compared to an agent. Agent will only represent one insurance company. They will only sell that particular product. Kami sebagai pialang, we will choose what is the best product that is suited to the customer's needs and their affordability. So and the last but not least is we need to provide a peace of mind for our customers, right? Especially during the claim. Kita akan mendampingi nasabah-nasabah kami untuk melakukan ketika diklaim. That is the most critical part of insurance buying. Okay, so the next slide is kami memahami kebutuhan untuk terus berinovasi agar tetap terdepan di pasar. So to be leading in this field, we need to keep innovations, right? But the whole innovation is actually driven by customers. What we are trying to do here is how can we solve the customer pain point, iaitu mengutamakan kepentingan nasabah. That is what driving us to this insurance. So based on that context, this is what I'm going to share about the future of each insurance. In my humble opinion, asuransi adalah berkaitan dengan menyediakan pertanggungan yang terjangkau untuk apa yang dibutuhkan oleh nasabah. Kebutuhan nasabah itu kami bisa pahami dari data-data yang kami bisa dapat. Jadi for the next few slide, I'm going to share produk asuransi konsumen dari viewpoint kondisi saat ini dan potensi solusinya. What is the tantangan? Next. So first we start with asuransi kendaraan motor. This can be 2 wheels or 4 wheels. First look at kondisi saat ini. Kondisi saat ini memang terbatas kan, kami memakai mobil. Pertama ada ganjil genap, sekarang VFR. Jadi kerana lebih banyak, that's what we tidak sering memakai mobil. So we have this car we seldom use. So plus the third party of liability is not compulsory. I think Indonesia is one of the countries in ASEAN especially that is no third party liability yet. Cambodia has introduced party liability as a compulsory. Plus also ini one of the challenge for Indonesia is the tarif. The tarif asuransi kami adalah the range is only 10%. Di Thailand bisa ada 40% range dia. And then Malaysia also the tarif. So it's quite rigid in terms of price. And then a lot of insurance is still needing survey. Ketika mau on board asuransi mobil, butuh survey. And then plus a lot of the product ada susah dipahami sih. Ini comprehensive kawannya apa, TLO kawannya apa. So in my view, the potential solution is we need to create a usage-based insurance. Kerana ganjil genap kalau hari ini tidak mengemudi, tidak butuh bayar insurance. Or alternative is a prepaid insurance. It's mirip dengan pulsa atau listrik kan. So we prepaid and buy for the insurance, and then to overcome this would actually overcome third party of liability, not compulsory. Then overcome the tariff issue because you break it down into a small bite chunk and affordable size insurance. The next one is to overcome the survey. This has been dilakukan. Hanya foto dan video kendaraan ketika onboarding. Tidak butuh report, you have to send somebody to come and do your inspection of your car. So untuk untuk to overcome the complexity of the insurance jargon, we need to have a much easy terminology. For us, we try to use different icon and give wordings that is easy to understand for the consumer. But what is the challenge if we do like the use-based insurance? I think is as in most countries, there's a moral hazard. The customers only buy the insurance after they have an accident, and then the device of the cost, which I shall go into more detail in the next slide. Yeah. So next slide is UBI. Ya. UBI is a use-based insurance. Ini sebagai konsep ya. Konsep ini inspirasi dari telematic. Kalau telematic insurance to judge you how you behave, how you drive in terms of flow criteria, how you take corners, how you accelerate, how you slow down, how you follow tailgate the car in front. So by installing this device, the car can track your behavior. But this device challenges in Asia. A lot of people in Asia doesn't want to be known where they are on during the day or during the night. So there's a big social acceptance. For me, those technology will be a challenge to deploy. But to apply for daily insurance, what we can do, we can actually have a device that does not need to tell where is your GPS, but is only recording your driving behavior. The recording of driving behavior is only needed ketika diklaim. Misalnya hari ini saya akan mengemudi, jadi saya akan beli asuransi. Ketika before I start my car, I start the recording. So if I have a claim, I will actually submit that recording together as a proof that this is my driving behavior, this is not my liability. But the challenge is what is the cost of that device, and then when can we install it? To me, the cost of device is getting cheaper and cheaper now. Sekarang hanya lebih kurang 500,000 bisa ada yang cukup kualitas. To me, this is a big opportunity about using the AI in a sense that there is the video analytics, looking at the evidence, and then to make the insurance is a much affordable by having the data immediately sent to the insurer. The next one is asuransi perjalanan. This is the product we sell the most in the past, but now is sell the least at future ready. So memang sekarang asuransi perjalanan tidak mengcover pandemik COVID sih. Because it's a whole world. And then sekarang not many people will travel. If we only travel because there is a necessity, we need to visit our sick relative, we need to go home, or even for business also we try not to travel. Plus the whole world is getting what we call a travel bubble. Misalnya Singapore having travel bubble with China. So orang-orang Tiongkok datang ke Singapore no need quarantine. Kalau Indonesia ke Singapore harus quarantine di hotel mahal kerana ada $2,000 costnya. So less and less people will travel unless you're in this travel bubble. So what we believe is, because travel insurance does not provide COVID-19, all of us will need asuransi kesihatan yang mengcover COVID. Misalnya some asuransi kesihatan yang kalau mau ke Jepang ada increase have a Japan coverage and the whole Asia coverage. And then because of this, harga asuransi perjalanan akan jadi lebih mahal. Jadi kita akan harus membuat coverage yang lebih a la carte. Misalnya, if you go to Japan, it's very unlikely you get a flight delay. But you go to Philippines, there's a chance of flight delay. Therefore, you need a flight delay if you go to Philippines. Let's say kehilangan bawaan or di rompak. So some country have higher rates of crime. Therefore, you might need a cover. And asuransi visa refund. Kerana di Indonesia, passport Indonesia, there are about 200 countries that you need visa refund, and the cost of visa processing is very high. So and then with this pandemic, pandemic, the embassy will have a higher requirement. So therefore, it's better to have this asuransi visa refund in case, in the event that you get rejected for your visa application. Next is the asuransi kesihatan. Ini menarik, is quite a lot of confusion actually in terms of asuransi kesihatan di kondisi saat ini ya. Misalnya BPJS itu wajib, tapi memang repot sekali kan kalau tunggu BPJS, go to hospital, your waiting list and so on. And then there's one condition. The second condition is trend PHK. A lot of people are getting laid off. I just read the news as of in end of May, ada 3 juta karyawan udah PHK. So the estimasi is 5.5 million akan di PHK. So kerana PHK akan kehilangan asuransi kesihatan yang didorong dari perusahaan, see. So we need to have that awareness that asuransi kesihatan is needed. So plus asuransi kesihatan also is quite expensive, and then the asuransi kesihatan is a lot of them are not covered. For example, I have one of my staff, unfortunately, my ex-staff, ayahnya meninggal kerana COVID. Because if you go to another hospital, even though it's recommended by the government, dia di-charge 55 mio untuk 6 hari pakai ventilator. That is a medical bill, very high, even though that hospital is recognized by the government for COVID. Yeah. And then plus now masyarakat akan tidak mau keluar dari rumah. So what we need is also a telemedicine. Asuransi akan yang that is provide a telemedicine. To be a telemedicine is a very good potential in a sense that it help the masyarakat no need to go out from home. Plus it also reduce the claim cost. Rather than you go to the hospital and then you have higher risk of exposure, you do a teleconsultation. It save the hospital. The hospital bill, you save the insurance cost. So what I believe that we need is a hospital cash plan. Kerana pemerintah will cover the cost of COVID, but this for those people who don't have earnings during the day, hospital cash plan is the one that at least give them some money, santunan rumah sakit to look after the family. So we also need a produk asuransi rawat inap yang terjangkau, because asuransi rawat inap currently is quite expensive. How can we reduce the cost so that it's much more affordable and provide a better service than a BPJS? And then the coverage untuk telemedicine, so it have to reduce the cost of insurance, so you don't have to go do any outpatient or inpatient. Okay, asuransi jiwa. Asuransi jiwa currently is not much change. It cover pandemic, so it's not in part of the exclusion. But some of the premium is actually quite high. So what is needed now is kerana asuransi jiwa penetration is very low. It's only about 1 or 2%. What I believe is that we need a simple term life that is needed for masyarakat Indonesia yang premi yang lebih terjangkau. Plus also this premi also can be broken down into many transactions. Rather you buy one for 1 year, but you buy in a small bite size. For example, ketika belanja di e-commerce ada sisa 2,000 perak, bisa beli asuransi dari 2,000 rupiah, ini dapat sum insure 10,000 misalnya. Jadi next time I spend again, saya ada sisa 10,000, I buy another, ini masuk tabung untuk asuransi. So I can accumulate my sum insure, therefore I can, it's much more affordable to me. And then plus the underwriting, it should be much simple, using the data, simple underwriting questions that we can accept you under guarantee acceptance. Plus also, I see this trend in a lot of the developed world, in the sense that Singapore, in the sense that you wear a Fitbit or a pedometer which can track your activities, so that you become much more healthy. So because of COVID, we should smoke less, right? Because COVID, the death rate increased with smokers, we become more healthy, so that we should have this type of device to encourage people to become a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. The next is asuransi lainnya. Ini we are going through this recession, and then PHK, a lot of people get laid off. So currently asuransi untuk proteksi pendapatan is only in AJK. So it's only if you got a loan, you got AJK, then only is protect you loss of income. But what we actually need now is how can we have a stand-alone income protection product? But the challenge is that because of this claim ratio is going to be high, how can we make it much affordable? To me, this is a much more like a government insurance that is needed, be like UK, the unemployment benefit plan here. Next. So with all these product and then the innovation we're trying to do, what are the challenges? So the challenges is always trying to balance, ya. Tantangan itu akan bagaimana balance antara yang inginkan dari nasabah, semuanya sederhana, mudah, tapi tidak mengorbankan keamanan mereka. So kadang-kadang proses ini ribet, dia tidak mau. But how can we use the data and technology to solve this solution, to balance this, you see? So we need to have a much customer-centric and much more intuitive user journey. And then the most important thing is keamanan data. How can we keep the trust of the customer so that their medical information, the most sensitive part of their life, is not exposed? So therefore, the keamanan data is one of the most important things in terms of this data and technology innovation to create a new product. So therefore, I think if for this reason, Future Ready actually has applied and got for our ISO 27001 information security management. We think we are the first broker to apply to do that now. So I would like to end this. Ini kesimpulan saya, right, and the way forward, which in my humble opinion, ya, pandemik COVID ini memang is an opportunity untuk kita terus berinovasi sebagai bentuk respon ataupun bentuk respon untuk what is the changing customer behavior for now. This is a big opportunity for now, we should embrace. Jadi how can we embrace this opportunity going forward, ya? Itu kita harus bekerja sama lebih dekat dengan asuransi, kerana asuransi seldom have direct contact with the customers. They don't know much about the customers there for apology to the insurer. So we need to work together closely with the insurer. Let's say bagaimana untuk how to launch a UBI user-based insurance, but how do we break the product down into small chunk size, and like for them like a la carte for them to buy. And then how do we continue to digitize the insurance product, and then to increase the service? How do we, let's say, increase more and more product and digitize? And then how do we add more metode pembayaran? Ada GoPay, ada OVO, ada Alfamart. How do we increase this? And then the more important is also the seamless customer experience, ya. Bagaimana mudah dibeli, claim. And then untuk clients is how do we increase our KYC, and then how do we, is part of to reduce the insurance cost, how do we reduce the fraud, and then how do we take out the needs to survey. All this, I believe the artificial intelligence can help, yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed my my presentation ya. So our hashtag is teman di sisi anda, is teman tenang dan aman di sisi anda. So we are beside you, we are the licensed guardian for our nasabah. So minta maaf kalau saya salah sebut atau kurang sopan ya. Thank you.
Ya, thank you Pak KP.
My pleasure Pak. Yeah.
Presentation. Yeah. So you can take a breath at the moment, and I will deliver some information to our audience. Ya, baik Bapak Ibu sekalian, jadi sudah diperdengarkan pemaparan dari Pak KP ya. Jadi nanti Bapak Ibu silakan bagi yang masih belum memberikan pertanyaan bisa mengajukan pertanyaan melalui WhatsApp. Sementara ini kami akan sampaikan beberapa informasi. Jadi kalau tadi mungkin ada beberapa hal yang gangguan di sound, Bapak Ibu nanti bisa mendengarkan lebih jelas lagi di playbacknya ya di YouTube. Jadi silakan nanti bisa mendengarkan ulang bila mana ada masalah dalam penerimaan pada hari ini. Mudah-mudahan cukup jelas secara garis besar ya. Dan kemudian saya ingin menyampaikan juga bahwa kami terbuka untuk semua yang berkeinginan untuk memberikan sharing di dalam APARI Podcast ini. Jadi bagi yang ingin memberikan pemaparan, silakan menghubungi saya atau sekretariat untuk kita bisa mengakomodasi kapan kira-kira dijadwalkan untuk bisa sharing gitu. Jadi karena sekarang ini sudah masanya ya untuk sharing, untuk collaborating. Jadi kalau ada ilmu, mudah-mudahan tidak di-keep sendiri, tapi di-share ke teman-teman lain di industri. Baik, kemudian yang berikutnya adalah yang ingin kami sampaikan, bila mana masih ada yang belum menerima sertifikat, e-certificate, silakan juga menghubungi kami untuk kami proses pencetakannya maupun pengirimannya. Ya. Saya kira demikian beberapa hal yang ingin kami sampaikan di sini. Jadi tidak lagi bosan-bosannya ya mengingatkan untuk subscribe di APARI channel di YouTube di APARI Podcast, juga like, loncengnya diklik dan juga di share ke yang lain. Alright, Pak KP, we start to Q&A Pak ya. Yeah, because we already received a lot of information, a lot of question from audience. But first of all, I want you to explain to us, since you have wealth of experience in some countries, in UK, in US, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, can you let us know about what's actually the difference between their countries and our country? I mean, in the maturity of insurance or related things about the development of insurance in other countries and in Indonesia, Pak.
Okay, that's a very good question. Ya, ini campur-campur ya, saya akan jawab ini bahasa.
Campur, Pak.
I started kalau in terms of pricing, I believe UK is much more sophisticated ya. In terms of ketika I used to work to do pricing for AXA in UK. I price a car insurance with a 20 ratings factor. For example, in Indonesia, the only one rating factor actually. Two rating factor. One is number plate, whether you're in Jakarta, whether you're in whether you are in Jawa, whether you're in Sumatra, number plate. And then what is your sum insured? Whereas in the UK, I read until where do you park your car at night, because it's much more fully comprehensive insurance. Where you park your car is where you get vandalized this side of the street or next side of the street. And then in Asia, there are many any driver, you see, because I understand the condition, because in Indonesia ada banyak yang ada sopir ya. So whereas in UK and US, or you need to drive yourself, so it's a named driver. So it's a named driver. So the risk of the car accident is depending on the driver and the car. If you have a young person driving a Ferrari, it's a much higher risk than an older person. You are much more cautious. So that is one in terms of the car insurance. In terms of life insurance is still sold. Life insurance in Asia is also by agents, whereas in UK is still sold by agents, but they are much more digital distribution. And then there is the term of tariff. Tariff is actually has been the tariff in US and in UK now, even in Malaysia and in Singapore, because of the tariff. That's where there is the phenomena of aggregator. Why do we buy online? We buy online is because price, because it's simple, and then there is a lot of benefits. So in terms of distribution, that is how I see in terms of from that. Plus in terms of insurance company, in terms of the service level, I would think that a lot of the things are actually more or less the same. See, how do we reduce the claim in terms of fraud from insurance? They are much more using data because labor is much more expensive in those type of countries. Therefore, there's much more focusing on how do we reduce costs. Yeah. What is the difference in from that point of view? In terms of property insurance, if I look at it, is still quite similar. Property insurance in the UK market is actually controlled by your mortgage. When you buy a home, you need the bank will force you to buy a credit life and a building insurance. So we try to penetrate in terms of the contents insurance. And how do we price a content insurance is much more simple. It's based on the number of bedrooms. So if you have we have only 3 bedrooms, therefore on average 1 bedroom has how much possession. This is how much your rating is. And for medical health insurance is still quite similar in a sense that what is inpatient and outpatient. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Pak KP, I think that's interesting because we now, I think, know about what. Okay, Pak, I will try to read the questions raised by our audience here. I will start with Pak Sudarno, ya, Pak. Pak Sudarno asks about in bahasa, Pak, ya. So,
yeah, bahasa Jawa, ya.
Would you ready in designing the insurtech using AI, ML, chatbots, IoT, P2P?
Yeah, P2P. Okay. AI, artificial intelligence, is a very vast word, right? Machine learning is basically used building different models. Yes, we are collecting data. Yes, we are building our chatbot. It's not ready yet. We are accumulating those data because what we do in the past 5 years, which we have been operating. Now we try to convert all our voice into text. From there, we start learning into that. And there is a small AI actually is being implemented in our website. Many people might not aware when they search for certain insurance, that particular product is being recommended. So in terms of machine learning, yes, we are building some models, and then we also using those machine learning to do segmentation. So for each every individual come to a website, we actually segment that this individual is let's say a deal seeker or a mature individual, that's what we'll segment them. So therefore, your next product is what? So P2P currently not yet. So our focus is more on how do we onboard the customers. The next part of our focus is how do we actually increase our claim. In a sense, that is the machine learning. How do we identify photo, right? Identify photo to work with insurers for the claim. Then one of the thing that we have now using the optic reader, which is part of the machine learning, is from your KTP we can extract those information out rather than you have to fill it in. So there's still the challenge also from STNK, because the photo is not that clear. How can we extract those information out so that you don't have, as a user, you don't have to fill in the data, I see. What we are trying to achieve is that holy grail of 3 clicks so you can buy insurance.
Okay, Pak.
Yeah, that's what we are doing, yes, yeah.
Okay, Pak. So I want to add a question from Pak Freddy regarding the motor vehicle, Pak. Whether you or Future Ready is also cover for second unit car. So how you proceed to check the car before you accept the risk from the second hand car?
Okay, so first of all, we are pialang, yeah. It's not me to decide to accept the risk, right? I need to work with the insurers, right, to get the authority. So we have to agree with the insurers. Also, that the second-hand car we want to do is before bought the car, we have this process. We take the photo, the 6 fields of photo, right? Your depan, belakang, kiri, kanan, and then inside. Then we send it to the insurers within there is a SLA within what, then this is approved. So because as a pialang, as a pialang we don't have the authority to accept any risk. It's the insurers to set the price and do the underwriting and then the claim adjudication. So to do that, yes. So we agree with insurance. So what we're trying to do is based on the photo, we look at it. This is using the machine. We'll tell them we recommend this is acceptable risk, and up to the insurers to make the final call. But Bambang, have I answered the question? It's currently through photos. In the future we want to add by video also. Yeah.
Okay, Pak Kepi. Thank you. So another question from Pak Budi Harja. This is about the TPL, Pak. TPL for motor vehicle. If it is involve lawyer from the claimant, is the claims proceed also with IA, Pak, with intelligence artificial? So for casco claim, Pak, yeah, for the casco claim, is Future Ready also integrate the system with the Merriman, Pak?
No, okay. This third-party liability is a very interesting topic in Indonesia. Actually, in our STNK, it's actually covered, right? Jasa Raja covered this, but it's very small amount. So third-party liability currently, because that claim, what as a pialang, if our insurer is different, sorry, if I pialang, that claim can only be adjudicated by the asuransi. So we will tell asuransi this is the damage of this thing, and then the asuransi the payment or the work. If I were the asuransi, it's easy for you to create a database. Misalnya Avanza front panel kiri, panel kanan, 2 juta. Typically take two labor day to fix, right? Therefore, you know what is the price of it. That is not the third party, but is the bodily damage claim, right? For third party is much more. Then, especially if you're dealing with lawyers, then therefore it's up to the insurer to have the best lawyer to to talk to the third party, see. So what we are trying to use the technology is how do we get the insurance company to decide the claim much quicker. That's where we are focusing on. Because as the law says that sebagai piarang kami nggak bisa memutuskan ini bisa diklaim atau tidak bisa diklaim, ini harus dibayar berapa kan? Because my role is a pialang.
Ya. Oke, Pak KP. So another question from Pak Dennis ya. Pak Dennis is asking about the market penetration, Pak. Market penetration for online insurance brokers in Indonesia. So how is actually the penetration happen currently, and also about the literation to insure on the implementation about the online system for insurance and also for claim services, Pak.
Okay, there are a few questions here. In terms of market penetration, I can answer in terms of by product, right? For travel insurance is high because travel insurance is quite simple, easy to bundle. If you look at Garuda is a travel asuransi perjalanan, Traveloka asuransi perjalanan, and so on. We before COVID, asuransi perjalanan was one of the product that we sell the most. Asuransi mobil, the biggest challenge is that car insurance is actually bundled in the finance package. After 4 years or 5 years when the finance is finishing, then the finance company will offer you another loan or offer you a trade in for your car, and then as a policy holder, a lot of the claim will happen in year 4, so that you fix all your accident in year 4. When you trade in year 5, your car has a better trade-in value. So it's always tied in there. I believe about 80% of the car insurance are actually coming from finance. So what we are trying to do now is for those who actually to understand the importance of car insurance, plus also because third-party liability is not compulsory, they think is under ST Anchor is covered. The importance of having this insurance, that's what we try to penetrate. If you look at that segment, we are making a lot of progress from there, from that point of view. So how do we improve that is more about how do we give a better service in terms of claim, because it's tariffed. It's tariffed if the price is more or less the same actually. How do we have a certain amount of certain customers discount? This penetration. In terms of property, we just introduced that for now we believe there is an opportunity. Life and health. Okay, life insurance is sold. So currently it's low. That's what our strategy is. How do we collect information of the customers and then follow up to close it in the same manner as a health insurance or a personal accident or a hospital cash plan. Because if you offer this in public and the customers want to come to buy one day, there is the anti-selection problem. So for that, currently is still low, to be honest with you. But since the COVID-19 happened, actually we are selling a few hundreds of HCP Santunan Rumah Sakit. This is how I would explain what is the penetration now in terms of this thing. In terms of overall GWP of the national is still low. But we believe that with this technology, we are creating value for customers. One day we'll go to the point that the volume will increase. It's just that how do we sustain this growth and create shareholder value in terms of our platform. For this reason, that's why we're also expanding to Thailand. A future-ready platform that is built in Indonesia is actually now in Thailand. So by then we can share the cost that way. Sorry, the what is the next the second part of the question? Yeah, the market share. Then the other one is what? Pak Bambang, sorry again. The second part of the question.
Yeah, Pak Kepi. So we move to another question, Pak. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So I will combine the two questions coming from Pak Yahya, Om Yahya from Bandung, and also Pak Putu Kusuma Hadiwijaya. They ask about as a online insurance brokers, how actually to increase success ratio, Pak, ratio in insurance buying, yeah. So and to expand the funnel, so increasing revenue and profit. On the other hand, Pak Putu is asking about the euphoria of insurtech. Now it's already few years, but we still see the growth of insurance technology or insurtech in Indonesia is still very low. What's actually the challenge? What's actually the obstacles? So how actually to motivate industry to compete with the aggregators in this area of insurtech?
Yeah, I mean the first one is the trade secret. Yeah, the first one is to measure the funnel, this sales funnel. The most important is the targeting, right? So for us, that's why data is for us is very important in a sense that if I bid for this word, let's say asuransi perjalanan ke Jepang, those certain keywords we bid, there is a certain price, or asuransi mobil, asuransi mobil Toyota. For that, how do we first, if the clicks come through, we look at the cost per click, we go through the funnel, and then how many will do the quotation, and then what is the cost per case, per policy. So what I believe is insurance is still being sold, then is about how do we increase our targeting. Therefore, the machine learning and artificial intelligence is become more and more important, because every time you learn about certain keywords, certain data point, your model will be much improved. Then what is the biggest challenge of insurance? Actually, insurance awareness is still quite a nascent in Indonesia, yeah, without respect to Indonesian, because the mindset of having insurance is still not there yet, especially in this time, right? If you have spend money, insurance is not the thing that you would have come into your mind compared to other country. So to me, is to raise the awareness of insurance is key, you see. So how do we raise this insurance awareness? Misalnya BPJS is a very good job in terms of introducing asuransi kesehatan. And then is to me, the insurtech to survive is how do we bundle insurance in the customer journey. That's what I say. One of our mission now is to immerse ourselves in customer journey. Misalnya, if I take a Gojek ride, right, I never think of accidents, but within that ride, we should have a asuransi kecelakaan. Jadi in case you fall down during your ride, so that you create that awareness, you see. So to answer the questions, yes, insurtech is growing in Indonesia. If I read it somewhere, there are 500 plus the fintech in Indonesia. There's only about 8 insurtech. Very small percentage of insurtech in Indonesia focusing on insurance. Plus also, I believe the regulation should also help in a sense that we all should be in the same level of playing field, right? For example, if you're pialang playing with the playing in insurtech, other insurtech starting to come into this industry also should be in the same level of playing field, in a sense that they cannot simply sell insurance without the izin dari OJK, right? So OJK have actually improved it by having the sandbox, for all the insurtechs coming in now. Yeah. So to answer the question is, first, how do you improve the targeting using data and machine learning to improve your targeting? Two is to having build awareness in the rakyat Indonesia for insurance. That's how I believe insurance can grow. And because of the low penetration, that's why we believe Indonesia is a big opportunity for growth. And insurance always grow with the growing middle class, because people can afford to buy a home now. They have a life insurance. So we believe Indonesia is one of the fastest growing insurance market in the world.
Right, Pak KP, you just talk about the regulation, Pak, ya. So we have also another question that related with regulation. So how actually e-brokers or online insurance brokers or online platform can ensure that the KYC principles is done or is obeyed by the players, as we know that there is no direct contact with the customers. So how to ensure that KYC is securely done by the players?
Okay, good. Yeah, initially the last 1 or 2 years actually when we started, we focused on smaller ticket size, therefore does not need KYC, right? If your premise down below X amount, you don't need a wet signature. I believe now because of pandemic, OJK has revised the rule in a sense that wet signature might not be needed for certain transaction. But now, if you look at eKYC is very common. For example, harus ada foto KTP, right? If you go to Gojek, you want to sign, ada foto KTP, you need to hold up your KTP and photo. Now with this technology, and then it's possible now. I believe I read somewhere nowadays you can do, especially bank KYC, right? You can do a video registration, eKYC. Rather than going to the bank, you're having a video call like now. You can video me and record me as this is KP, this is my KTP. That can be done now. With this technology now, I believe you don't have to be face to face. Let's say I need a back signature, right? You in Zoom, you send me a document now, I can sign and send it back to you. So with this technology, I believe the KYC can be done now. But so far, our focus has been selling a smaller ticket size, therefore, with much less emphasis on eKYC. It's in our plan next year that we want to include the KYC as in that. For the AML, anti-money laundering, for the PHP, the highly political individual. So we do all this check in the future. And then I believe now there is a database that for us to be able to check certain individual who are high profile also. So to summarize, the technology is coming, and I believe we can tap into it soon. So I mean, so how do we ensure that because we as a digital, I'm sure with all broker, we always get you get audited by OJK, right? OJK will come this transaction. Can you prove me you did the KYC, for example? So as a comply broker, we will do our KYC. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Pak Gaby. Another type of question from our audience, Pak Victor Roy is actually asking about the situation during pandemic situation, Pak. What happened with the viewer traffic of Future Ready? Increase or maybe a bit slightly decrease, like a video call platform or other things. So how you compare before COVID and now about the situation on the viewer traffic of Future Ready website?
Okay, we used to get about a few 100,000 clicks every month. So because most of us the most of the traffic are generated through our articles and keywords and so on. Obviously, we in the past is a lot of travel insurance. With pandemic, the fewer traffic come down. But to be honest with you, we also getting more customers contacting us to cancel the travel. So there was a lot more in terms of the travel cancellation insurance. And then in terms of now, because we are focusing on different product, we are trying to how to increase the traffic back for hospital cash plan. For example, we offer community service like COVID product. So we are offering a relevant product to increase our traffic back. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Pak. So Bu Novena is asking about the health insurance provided by Future Ready. I mean the medical insurance that also cover for COVID-19, Pak. This is intended for individual or for the corporation?
Okay, for me, okay, health insurance, they are quite wide, right? If I want to break it down into three categories: individual health that covers inpatient, outpatient. There's a hospital cash plan, is the santunan rumah sakit, and then a penyakit kritis or certain type of disease, if you are critical illness, if you are, let's say, typhoid, dengue. Okay, with typhoid and dengue, only certain is covered. So what we are offering is those covering individual. There's let's say santunan rumah sakit is your BPJS also, but you got santunan rumah sakit, you lose your income, you still get. The other one is in the individual health that is cover used for inpatient and outpatient. So to summarize, is more for individual, because we Future Ready, we are focusing on our consumer insurance.
Okay. All right, KP. I think because of time, so I need to repeat one question, Pak, because the questioner, Pak Budi Harja, still think that the information that you provided is not too clear, so need to repeat the explanation about his question. He asks about there are three questions, Pak, yang maybe you can answer it straightforward.
Oh yeah, a bit pen dulu.
Yeah, maybe you can put down the write down the question. The first one about the TPL for motor vehicle insurance. If the claimant hiring lawyer, is the claim is still proceeded using the IA? Second, on a hull claim, on a motor vehicle, on casco claim or hull claim, whether Future Ready is integrated with Merryman. And the third question is, with the system, how long the claim will be paid by Future Ready?
Okay, third-party liability, as I said before, Future Ready is a pialang, a broker. We cannot adjudicate the claim. We can also cannot tell what is the amount of claim. We only have to pay the claim, right? If this have to negotiate on behalf of the tanggung, yeah, untuk claim. So whether it's hiring a lawyer, regardless, is using AI. Kan? AI is only AI. If I explain AI, where we are applying now is in the past, we need a human eye to look at the photo, the condition of the car. The car is broken. Rather than using a naked eye, now AI is actually using a computer to say this is the damage. For third-party liability, is this because I'm getting sued from another lawyer because of I broken my leg or bodily injury claim, or it's a property damage? So for me, is using AI, AI is regardless. To me, especially if it's the lawyer, you better have a human to look at it. A human is always smarter than AI. AI is just trying to be able to automate the process and then to process the whole thing consistently, faster, less error, but they are not smart as a human. So, to answer the question, no, you should use a human. Number two, the claim, whether our claim is integrated, because we integrate with the insurer, it's up to the insurers to integrate with Merriment. Because saya sebagai pialang, we are pengantara di antara tanggung dengan menanggung yang so it's up to the insurers to integrate with the Merriment. So as a broker, it's no need for us to do that in the supply chain. And then the third one is about the system, right? Is whether our what was the whether our system is whether can you repeat the third question again? Sorry, Mas Bambang. Yeah, Pak Bambang. Yeah, whether our system is what? Yeah, the third question. Sorry, Pak Bambang. Yeah, the third question, whether the system is. Pak Bambang, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the third question again, please?
The third question is about. The question is while using the claim system, how long the claims will be paid?
Okay, how long SLA? Okay. This is very dependent on the product, right? Let's say it's a simple micro insurance product. There is a simple SLA. If you send me the photo, we send the photo to the insurance, and then they say SLA within 24 hours, the claim get adjudicated. A simple claim. Let's say in this condition is what we call a parameterized claim. For example, this customer is a clean case, never claimed before, and then the claim amount is lower than such and such. The claim will be authorized immediately. It is a standard. Most insurance company would allow that thing. So if it's a car insurance claim that is a total write-off, of course you need a valuation, somebody to come and assess, a claim assessor to look at those cases and assess the claim value. So it depends on the claim amount and on the product. So if it's a simple claim, like e-commerce now, if you buy something, you refund something, when the thing arrive is broken, you go and claim, it's 24 hours settlement. That is the standard nowadays we all have to achieve. If it's a car insurance, a total write-off, then you might need a claim assessor to come and assess it. So that is a longer lead time. So I cannot give you it, but if it's a simple product, it's 24 hours that we try to achieve. Let's say for a flight delay, right? Flight delay, there is a data that before you even know it, that the flight is delayed, your money is in your bank account. That is possible using data and technology. I hope I have answered the question in terms of how long it takes to settle a claim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oke, thank you Pak KP. So Pak Budi Harja sudah ada penjelasan panjang, lebar ya, luas ya dari Pak KP. So mudah-mudahan bisa menjawab pertanyaan Pak Budi Harja yang sekaligus juga menjadi pertanyaan terakhir yang kami bacakan di pertemuan kita pada hari ini. Baik Pak KP, terima kasih. Thanks a lot for your participation Pak, for your sharing to our members and also to para pemerhati asuransi dan para viewers dimanapun berada. So thank you again Pak KP for your support.
Yeah, it's my pleasure Pak.
Saya ucapkan juga terima kasih semua kepada para pemerhati asuransi yang mengikuti hingga selesai. Mudah-mudahan acara ini memberikan manfaat pada Bapak Ibu sekalian. Dan juga terima kasih kami sampaikan juga kepada teman-teman tim APARI membantu, Pak Audit, Pak Rama, Pak Ferdi, Bu Lela, Bu Rina, Pak Fuad, Pak Dede, dan Bang Jabrik ya. Terima kasih. So kita ketemu lagi hari Kamis depan dengan materi yang lebih menarik. So saya tutup Pak KP, karena Pak KP adalah penggemar Liverpool. Saya sampaikan bahwa tahun ini Liverpool juara, tahun depan giliran MU. Sekian dari saya. Sampai ketemu.
Iya, thanks for having me ya Pak Yayan. Minta maaf kalau saya salah cakap ya teman. Ya, thank you, bye bye.